In today's video, I'm going to be discussing the exact dates checks are going out and money will be arriving for Social Security, including retirement, disability, SSDI, survivors, spousal, and SSI, plus important announcements in the month of September. I have all the details for you right here in the video and those exact dates, so let's get into it and discuss what's going on. First off, thank you so much for liking and sharing this video with those buttons right down below. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for your support, and thanks for being part of the channel. Also, if you have not done so yet, or if you happen to be new here, please make sure to subscribe to the channel as well. There's a subscribe button right down below. Again, thank you so much. We got to stick together right now. It is such a busy time of year, especially for the low income and fixed income, and we got to stick together because it's a weird time out there. There's a lot of things that are changing right now and a lot of things that are happening, most of which are impacting low income and fixed income. Either way, I'm here for you every single day. Thank you so much. Please subscribe down below, like the video, share the video, and again, let's get into it and talk about the exact dates in the month of September. Can you believe it? September already? I know, right? This is nuts. Like, where's 2024 going? It just seems like these days, weeks, and months zip right on by. But anyway, here we are. So let me point out all the dates here. And again, I want to give you all these details because we've got yet again another busy month. And this is one of the 3 months that is most important when it comes down to fixed income beneficiaries. So we're going to start with today, and then we're going to run through the rest of the month here. We're going to go in chronological order. In other words, starting at the beginning of the month and working our way through the end of the month. And I'll point out a handful of key dates that I want to bring to your attention as far as when we're going to be getting money that will be distributed, checks that are going out, announcements that are going to be made, and again, the list goes on and on. I'll identify exactly what they are and what they mean for all of us as fixed income beneficiaries. All right, so today, not a whole lot going on, right? But anyway, first day of the month, right? However, if you're an SSI beneficiary, you got paid a few days ago, okay? So this is old news. You already know this. I'm not talking about this here in the video, but SSI, you got paid a couple days ago on Friday, right? So awesome. Hope you are having a nice weekend, right? But anyway, let's go all the way out until Tuesday now, okay? So a couple days out from now is Tuesday the 3rd, okay? This is not applying to everybody, but some fixed income beneficiaries get paid on the 3rd of the month, okay? Not every single person, but some do, okay? So if that is your situation, if you typically get paid on the 3rd of the month, obviously it's not a holiday, it's not a weekend, things like that. So therefore, you're good to go, and obviously you'll get paid on that day, right? All right, so next, let's go all the way until Friday, which is September 6th, okay? This is the day in which we're going to be getting one of the most important economic data points that I talk about every so often, which is the non-farm payroll number, otherwise known as jobs report, okay? I'm not going to spend a ton of time talking about this, but this comes out the first Friday of every month. It just so happens to be this coming Friday, which is the 6th of the month, okay? So this is going to give us a glimpse into what happened for the month of August as far as hiring, firing, labor participation rate, average hourly earnings, unemployment rate. Is it going up? Is it going down? Were jobs created? Were jobs lost? It'll give us all this information, and that information will be coming out right away on Friday morning, 8:30 a.m. East Coast time is when that number is released, okay? So I'll be watching that one very closely, and I'll bring you the details, later on in the week, obviously, when we get that information that's released. But that's a very important one. Remember, the reason that I make such a big deal about that is because that gives us a big, broad picture of the economy. Is the economy healthy? Is it strong? Is there robust hiring? Is the unemployment rate going up? What's going on with average hourly earnings? What's going on with the labor participation rate? How many people are working, right? This is all very important information that we need to know. Anyway, that's released on Friday. Next, let's go all the way out until Wednesday the 11th. There's a couple different announcements, couple different things going on the 11th of the month, okay? First off, this is the day in which those of you that have a birthday land in between the 1st and the 10th of the month, this is the day in which you get your monthly benefit if you're a Social Security beneficiary, okay? Remember, this is basically the Wednesday schedule. So Social Security basically pays most beneficiaries on the Wednesdays of the month. This is the second Wednesday. So this is the date in which people that have a birthday between the 1st and the 10th of the month, this is when their checks actually typically go out, is the second Wednesday of the month. And it just so happens to be September 11th is this day, okay? So that is for that first group of beneficiaries. Now next, let's talk about what else we're getting on that day. We're also going to be receiving the announcement for the CPI, the inflation data, okay? This is going to be a very important one as well, because this is going to give us a glimpse into what is going on with inflation for the month of August. And also, this is another data point, okay? This is data point number 2. Remember, we're in the third quarter. What does that mean? Third quarter means this is the inflation data that they're using to determine how much your COLA is going to be. So this data, this announcement we're getting on the 11th of the month is very, very important. This is puzzle piece number 2. Remember, we got the first one about a month ago, mid-August, and then when we get this next one here, that'll be piece number 2. We'll have a very, very good idea of where the COLA is going to land at that point, okay? Obviously, we have one more data point, which is coming out in about a month. Well, okay, as of right now, it's about a month and a half as of right now in mid-October. But when we get that third announcement, then we'll know what the COLA is going to be, okay? So this puzzle piece number 2 that we're going to be getting on the 11th is going to be very, very important. And this will also give us a very good glimpse into what the COLA is going to be, as in your raise to benefits, right? So this inflation data is good. Well, I don't know if it's good or not. I'm simply saying it's important. Let's just say that much, okay? That's coming out bright and early on the 11th. And again, 8:30 a.m. East Coast time is when we get that release, okay? All right, now let's go all the way out until the 18th of the month. This is the third Wednesday of the month, and this is for those of you that have a birthday landing between the 11th and the 20th of the month. If your birthday lands between that range, this is typically when you get paid, which is the third Wednesday of the month, and it just so happens to be September 18th, okay? Again, not a holiday, not a weekend, therefore you get paid on that day. Now, let's go out yet again, out until the 25th of September. Now, this is the date in which those of you that have a birthday landing between the 21st and the 31st of the month, you generally get paid on the fourth Wednesday of the month, and that's what this happens to be, is September 25th, okay? So that is the date in which those payments will be rolling out. So as you can see here, we got a lot going on. And next, what else is happening? The very end of September, September 30th, the very last day of September. What happens then? Well, it's the end of the fiscal year for the federal government. The new fiscal year begins on October 1st. That's a whole nother bucket of changes that are going to be happening as of that date as well. Okay, so that's the very end of the fiscal year. The new fiscal budget that lawmakers have been working on, that also needs to be enacted by October 1st. Otherwise, we could potentially be going into a government shutdown. That's another thing that happens. So that's another really big one as well, okay? Now next, the Farm Bill. Remember that one we've been talking about for a long time? That one also needs to be totally enacted by October 1st. Is it going to happen? Doubt it. But either way, we'll continue to keep you posted on that. So this is September. September and October are historically very busy times when it comes down to fixed income benefits and all the changes that are going to be implemented. I have other videos here on the channel talking about these couple different dates and different things like this. And again, stay tuned. I'll break more of this down for you as we move forward into the future. But yeah, can you see what's going on here? A lot of different things, right? So anyway, I want to point these key dates out for you. Obviously, there are other dates in which, will be announced throughout September. There's going to be a lot of different announcements, different things coming out. There's more than that. These are just some of the key ones I wanted to point out for you here in this video. These are some of the key announcements and different dates that I wanted to bring to your attention. But it's going to be a busy month, I can tell you that much, okay? Either way, I'll be right here for you, right by your side every single day, bringing you the information as it's hitting the wire, the announcements, the breaking news, anything like that. Of course, I'll bring it to your attention right here in these videos. So again, thank you so much for joining me. Please subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. Like the video, share the video, the button's down below. Thanks again. Leave your comments, your questions, your feedback down below. Again, comment section down below. Otherwise, check out any of the other videos here on the channel, the thousands in the video library, the ones that I've hand-selected for you down below in the description or the top of the comment section. And right now, pop up on your screen, you'll see some videos there as well. Enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for your support. Really appreciate it. Enjoy your day. Take care. Have a good one. And I'll catch you again later.